This is how to plan your college dorm room. I have some tips here to hopefully make this whole process a lot less stressful, less overwhelming, and honestly fun. Not sure how long my necklace has been inside out for, but hopefully not too long. So number one, this should be the first step in your whole dorm planning process, and that is figuring out what theme or aesthetic or vibe. I feel cringe saying that, but it's true. Find out what kind of aesthetic or vibe you want going on for your room. I highly recommend using Pinterest. I plan out a lot of things on Pinterest. Pinterest is a great resource to search for dorm inspiration. You can make a Pinterest board with all of your favorite photos and go back to it for reference when buying things, moving in, whenever you need it. Two is very important. If you know who your roommate is, communicate with them, because that way you can coordinate buying things and avoid purchasing doubles. For example, if you want a big rug for your room, you and your roommate do not want to both buy one. Do not stress if you do not know who your roommate is though. You should find out before moving in. You should get their email so you can reach out to them, ask them for their socials, because it'll be a lot easier to maybe text over Instagram or through SMS instead of emailing. While that's important though, 3 is arguably the most important out of everything I'm gonna say, and that is to do your research on the dorm room that you'll be living in. I'm not sure how it works for other universities, but for Penn State, we can look up the hall that we'll be living in once we find out which one it is and see the dimensions of the room as well as photos of the room online on the university website. Again, I don't know what it's like for other colleges, but I would look up your university and see if you can find the dimensions in the photos, because that is going to play a huge factor in deciding what you need to buy. You can make a room layout plan. Okay, so personally, I did not do this, but I have been seeing a lot of girls on TikTok somehow going online and making a replica of their room and like designing it. I don't know how that works. I feel kind of unk for saying that, but you can do that. Create a packing list so you do not forget anything at home. You do not want to be running to your local Walmart on move-in day because you forgot something. There's already a lot you're going to be having to do during move-in day. And then lastly, plan for how you're going to organize things. For example, what are you putting in the closet and in drawers, etc., etc. And that is all I have. Like I said, I know this can be overwhelming, but it is part of the process. It is normal. It is going to all pay off and be so worth it. Feel free to leave any questions in the comments. And with that, thank you so much for watching. Bye!